Synthesis, a type of chemical reaction in which two or more simple substances combine to form a more complex product. Iron and sulfur yield to iron sulfide. Sodium oxide and carbon dioxide yield disodium carbon trioxide. Potassium and chlorine yield potassium chloride. Decomposition. A decomposition reaction is the opposite of a synthesis reaction. A decomposition reaction is when a complex molecule breaks down to make simpler molecules. Hydrogen dioxide yields hydrogen dioxide and oxygen. Sodium hydroxide yields sodium oxide and hydrogen dioxide. Magnesium chloride yields magnesium and chlorine. Combustion. A combustion reaction is when oxygen combines with another compound to form water and carbon dioxide. These reactions are exothermic. Carbon hydroxide and oxygen yields carbon dioxide and hydrogen dioxide. Carbon hydroxide and oxygen yield carbon dioxide and hydrogen dioxide. Carbon hydroxide and oxygen yield carbon dioxide and hydrogen dioxide. Single displacement, when one element trades places with another element in a compound. Magnesium and hydroxide yields magnesium and oxygen. Zinc hydrochloride yields zinc chloride and hydrogen. Chlorine and sodium bromide yield sodium chloride and bromine. Double displacement. Double displacement is when the anions and cations of two different molecules switch places, forming two different compounds. Lead nitroxide and potassium iodide yield lead iodide and potassium nitroxide. Iron sulfide and hydrochloride yield iron chloride and hydrosulfide. Sodium chloride and sodium oxide yield sodium sulfur oxide and hydrochloride.
There are 5 major classes of chemical reactions. A synthesis reaction occurs when 2 or more substances combine to form a single product. When copper is placed in hot sulfur vapors, copper 2 sulfide is produced. In a decomposition reaction, a compound breaks down into 2 or more simpler substances. When calcium hydroxide is heated, calcium oxide and water vapor are produced. A single displacement reaction occurs when one element takes the place of another in a compound. A heated mixture of powdered iron 3 oxide and powdered aluminum produces molten iron and aluminum oxide. This is called the Thermit reaction. In a double displacement reaction, the positive and negative portions of 2 ionic compounds interchange. Mixing potassium iodide and mercury 1 nitrate produces insoluble mercury 1 iodide. Centrifuging removes the precipitate, leaving potassium nitrate in solution. The solution can be checked for potassium using a flame test. A combustion reaction occurs when a substance rapidly combines with oxygen to form 1 or more oxides and releases energy. Methane mixed with oxygen readily reacts when a spark is provided.